Go ahead.
If they would have picked Village for the first map in their own server, you know, have the aim and ping advantage, and play Frostbite on the European server and have the you know, torque run advantage instead of the aim advantage. And since Frostbite is a little bit of lotto map, they would have had a chance. But you know, that's what I saw about the situation.
So we're looking at ice and beach. Got half your prediction was correct. Interesting.
Sorry, I was typing in the IP there. Yeah, like, I don't know, I might even alter my pick now a bit. I did say 2-1. I might have to agree with everybody else and say 3-1 now, being that it's on beach for KiH. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, hopefully, you know, maybe Unity had something up their sleeve by not getting rid of beach.
Now, do we have the new server and password information? Is that correct, Merlin?
I will just type it for you 1 second.
Okay. So we'll be hopping into the new server. So this is going to be then the map choice and server.
Archer has 300 on his own server.
Potty, it's pretty exciting times. Hopefully I will be able to join you. Just waiting on information from Merlin, and once that happens, we'll leave this room behind and we'll hop back in game. There we go. Thank you, Merlin.
Going to what you said though, Zed, I wouldn't want to play Village at all against KiH personally, in terms of, it doesn't matter if you're lagging or not on Village so much, you can get through a doorway quite easily and you can crossfire a doorway quite easily. Whereas Beach, even if you've got good ping, running up the beach can get really hard sometimes. Especially if you have to shoot someone long range with 150 ping. You know, these guys have got 200 ping, some of them. You know, Malmum somehow got 500 ping. I guess that's going to change.
Well, server issue though, I can't get in. The server is full. So.
Oh.
If the goat is in server, you could probably ask him to leave. You might have to bribe him.
That means it's a tiny server.
Yeah, I'm working on it, asking.
CKY joining us late, welcome. Victor earlier
There is
invoked
space
his
now.
name.
Should be a spot open now, there should be.
I'm still awaiting my challenge here at 22 seconds. I'll try to reconnect.
Let's say if I even typed it in properly.
Well,
I will say an interesting. Oh, well, sorry, Zed. I was gonna say an interesting thing though. I don't know if you guys noticed with people hopping in and hopping out, but Unity does have 7 guys here now, which will work out strategically for them because now they can play. They've got 4 North American players and 3 European players, so they can play
7-on-6 tonight.
4 North American players here, and then
Oh,
sub out and have 3 European players play on the Euro server.
Yeah, but they are kind of a hybrid team, aren't they?
Yeah. Are you able to get in now?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Can't join. Server's full. Just rack it up. More technical troubles tonight. At least you can hear my mic. I had 3 false starts before we went live. But I told you this game would not start on time, so I'm hopping in now. Good news! Let's head in to this server. It looks like Beach will be our first classic matchup tonight. I'm always very excited when I see Beach. I love Beach. Or are we heading off to ice? What's the news, Ed?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Malman has 600 ping on the servers. It's just a little bit too much, I guess.
No. All right, I get in server and I get kicked. Damn it. Okay. For hacking. I'm reconnecting.
I was gonna say with that one, you know it's gonna be bad for the Europeans when I have the best ping on the server.
All right, you all.
You might be in my
Get back in server. Oh, I'm back in server just in time for us to leave. Okay. Yes, Virus, yes. Invoke Star Trek 2. And I guess Into Darkness as well, but Wrath of Khan is certainly, I think, probably the best of them all. Have you seen Star Trek, Zed? Have you watched that at least?
No.
Oh
No,
God.
no stars,
Get off Intro
Treks
immediately.
or wars.
We can no longer be friends. Get out of here.
I'd
I
say
think the
you're
original
cut. You're
Star
cut.
Trek is the original Star Trek's going to be coming out in Estonia next year sometime.
Yeah. You really are living in the dark ages.
Yeah, I do. I haven't seen a single episode of what's it called?
You're gonna say Game of Thrones, aren't you?
Game of Thrones?
You son of
Yeah, yeah.
all my favorite things in the world. And yeah, how do we even get along? I guess we're bound together by RTCW.
I don't
Beyond
know.
that, we have nothing in common.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we're in server. We made it. We're alive and well. Warwitch on the mic, and I am joined by General Zed, who is very ill-informed about the best shows in history and movies. Zed, we'll correct that for you. Gut from the Birds with us, as well as Merlin. And a shout-out to Storm, who will likely be with us next week. I like to kind of toggle you guys out. You know, my secret weapons, back and forth. So, Storm in channel as well. A hailing, good to see you. Let's do it. I'm ready. In server. Ice first. Going back to 2002, Zira Malman, Osmosis, Feta, Eskunjan. And very much larger roster here for Unity. They are really, Merlin, pulling out all the tricks. They're ready. These guys want to win it.
Yep. 7 players is definitely the way forward, I think.
Can you imagine?
It's gonna be a coin toss for that, right? If they can use 7 guys or 6.
Yep. Looks like they're going to have Max, one of the European guys, on the bench.
Okay.
With Brandon, who's actually been away for just over a month or so, touring Europe, jumping in.
Well, like I said, that's what I alluded to earlier when I said they have an advantage, I guess, with that team build-up like that, is that they can sub in and out. So now they've got only 2 people with a high ping on this server, and then when they switch to KiH's server, they'll only have 3 people with a high ping, because I'm sure they'll sub out one of the North American players when they switch.
I'm not sure if it's a good decision or not to pick Ice for the American server. I guess out of the 2 maps you could say it's the one that is least likely to go either way, whereas Beach could go either way, even with a bad ping, just because it's so short, and to get a 2-0 lead on Ice would be quite good. A lot of pressure on KiH then, because you can get a full hold on Beach so easily.
Just
yeah,
moments.
exactly. I mean, I think that's what they're planning on doing, is that the Ice, you know, I think if they know the ping advantage, and you can set up a pretty solid D on here, and I think that's what they're hoping for, is that, like you said, you know, grab a quick 2-0 here, or at the very least, you know, a 1-0, even if you get a double full hold or something, and just have the lead before they have to go play Beach on the European server.
Well, ping discussion continues, and we might be heading to our 3rd server. Now, considering that it took me 3 times to get the stream rolling, I think that could in fact be a 3rd time as the charm scenario. So,
It might be okay. Seems they're
oh
gonna
no,
stay.
we're gonna see.
Oh, after the way this day has gone, there's going to be a server crash, right? I mean, that's just guaranteed.
Right. Bound to happen. Pretty much a map that needs no introduction. If you think about RTCW, you think about Beach and you think about Ice. I mean, there's just really no way around it.
Yeah, I mean, these were the 2. I mean, yeah, they've been the 2 staples. I mean, Beach, obviously, still. You look at it, we have 1 pub server left in America, and it's if there's no special rotation going on. It's always on beach, so people love playing that. And ice just kind of, you know, quickly became the top competition map. I guess back, you know, about 02, 03 there, once when it was introduced in, and it stayed that way. I mean, it's well balanced for both teams to play on both those maps.
Gearing up and waiting on 8. Now again, we have no war room coverage tonight. The veil of secrecy has been dropped, so we will do our best to decipher the motivations of the teams. I'm sure between Gut and myself we can probably start shouting and cursing and emulate the American war room. If you'd like, we can pretend.
That'll be fun. Yeah, we can do that. You just pick a player to shadow and then just yell every time they die. Yeah, that'll make for interesting viewing.
Yeah.
The real life.
It's a new way to shout.
Real life aspect of what it'd be like to play. What I want to see here is I actually don't know. I really don't know who. I don't know who's the Panzer for Unity. Actually. I don't know if anybody else knows. I'll look around and see if anybody's got it right now.
We'll pull up the tags there. We've got Oxy and Channel. Omen also here as well. Das Omen, good to see you.
It looks like it's going to be Supreme, so it'll be a fun battle to watch because we know that Zerom will most likely be the Panzer for KiH. So let's see if Supreme can hold up in that Panzer battle. It's always important on this map.
And waiting on 3, we'll be hopping directly into combat mode here in just a moment. You know, we actually began, like I said, the shoutcast with my microphone muted, and the funny part about that actually is, based on some of the comments I occasionally read, I think some people that watch the show might actually prefer that my mic was muted. Wow, this has really improved.
I did notice somebody saying that it was a fun game to try to play there by watching your mannerisms on the screen there in the war room and just trying to figure out what the conversation was about there.
Read my lips.
Clearly, every time you got excited, it had to have something to do with Star Wars, probably.
Right. Or a goat.
Like, oh, he's just talking about Wookiees again. That's all right.
All right, guys, are you ready? I'm ready. Ladies, gentlemen, soldiers, soldats, welcome to the action tonight. The game you've been waiting for is finally live. 34 minutes delayed. Let's get it rocking. KiH on the Axis push right now, bounding in on the charge against their adversaries of Team Unity on the Allied defense tonight. Gut, you've got the honors. I'm going to throw you a salute. Take it away.
Well, I'm shadowing Supreme with the Panzer here for Unity. Let's see if we can get it. Well, the two Panzers met each other and said hello. I think that's called the RTCW handshake right there. They both took each other out. Otherwise, so far, it looks like a standard ice beginning. We got a couple guys in there holding on, trying to hold down the flag area, but KiH getting their great teamwork, revives in the hallway. They've got a couple guys from Unity out here. Let's see if they make they'll make a push in. They got 2 guys going in for the flag, right? 3 guys going in for the flag. 4. Looks like they're going to grab the flag. So
very nice medic train rolling in. So definitely the classic KiH action. They get inside, get it done. Merlin, they get the capture on that forward flag. The action continues. Here comes Osmosis and friends making their way towards the Allied fortress. Merlin, take it away.
Well, KiH took control of the north halls really well there. They're trying to get a plant down on south, getting shut down by Chrono. I think they need to just split up their attack. They've got Zerom pushing up north slowly. Potch is going to lean him. Zerom's out full. The spawn times are about a second difference, and it's going to be a bit more difficult for the Axis team to just take control. But it's also going to be difficult for Allies to actually get the flag as well. So, and they got a defuse on breach there. I don't know if you saw that. So we've got Allied team pushing for the flag. Doesn't look like they're going to get it.
It is Chrono.
Better reclaims just in time.
Go ahead, Zed. Chrono is the one
We have
who reclaims just in time, gets that flag return, and we're back to square one. Well, here's KiH, though. They've got control of it yet again.
I was going to say,
yeah,
oh, go ahead, Zed.
Yeah, I just tuned into the game, and the unit is putting a nice pressure on the KiH. They're pushing them back, trying to get the flag down, back, and defusing the wall is also good. Good, I guess. Depends what they're going for with the defuse, but it seems they still have the slight advantage considering the things. So they might start pushing a bit more, and it seems they're just letting the Axis get into the positions. It's just weird. I mean, and also what I've noticed. Okay, now they have Supreme has changed into the Panzer. Before they didn't have a Panzer, which was a bit weird.
Tracking Supreme now, Panzer in hand, Allied defense into the lower shipping hallways, and close range to his feet, so when in doubt.
Well, I tell you what, scroll up on the console right now and just look at the kill list. I mean, Unity is really taking care of business there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're defending really well. Especially in North. I don't think I've seen more than one KiH player get past the North door. I mean, they're going for a bit of a heavy North push here with 4. It's just massive crossfire, Panzer. I mean, he may only be getting 1, but it's just putting them under a lot of pressure. I think I've seen a couple of KiH players get onto the hill, but you need to sort of pincer them at the same time. You need to get on the hill and getting up north at the same time and putting them under pressure. But the guys in north are doing what's needed and getting a really nice crossfire, a little spam going on in there as well now.
Rhino by request here's Fireball for you, and Cliff Arn, it seems to be running rather smooth here on my end. So check your settings there. 550 on the clock right now. Fireball reclaims the shipping hallways, now engaged, but taken out by Osmosis, who makes the grab in the nick of time, but can't get it done. A fight for the flag right here. Craze, chaos, and carnage. Ultimately, KiH are going to come out on top, sweeping aside the Allied opposition and charging forward. Merlin, we're going to hand this back to you, then we'll toss it back to you. Gut, go.
Well, KiH did reclaim the flag and spawn there, but they actually didn't get it back again. So they're not going to spawn there a second time. That's a bit of an oversight. They got 2 allies full on that reclaim, but they're trying to take control of this allied stronghold. And we had who's this? Viz and Parcher, who were sitting on the middle, and they shut the 2 guys attacking. They did reclaim the flags. Everyone did go back down north, but I mean that was a wasted opportunity, I think. At least they've got control of north now. That defense has been shut down. But they're coming back in. Chrono is playing really well. I mean, I've been specking him a little bit, and he's getting some really nice shots off.
Unity is they're rotating back as they should. Oh, there's one. Wait, KiH has one guy up top. Oh wait, that might have been Feta, and I think he's down now by Viz.
Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Viz. Even with 150
at least they've got
2 or 3 headshots there.
They do have him pushed back though now, at least, which is a success for KiH. I mean, probably this isn't how we expected the round to go. Maybe so much. Maybe on the American server we expected it to be more in Unity's favor slightly, but they've been doing a great job. Yeah, I mean the north hallway defending there was great, and now they just kind of set up into a standard D for a second, and they're still holding them off.
I think that was 2 allied full, 2 Axis full there as well. Brandon's nade got them right on spawn. This is a really nice showing from Unity. Maybe it was a good choice to get ice on the American server. Chrono double kill, really. Nice. Let me look at the scores right now. Chrono's got 15 kills. He's got 2.5k damage. He's got a quarter of his team's damage as a medic. Playing really well.
Hard to do better than that.
We'll keep our eyes locked on Chrono here.
Shot there.
Nice toss. Grenade takes out Malman, then Chrono makes the revive, misses the needle the first time, swings around, now into the shipping hallways, bounding forward, Thompson in hand. 1 kill after another, then taps out. It'll be real interesting to check the stats at the end of the round. 3 minutes remain. Here's KiH spawning in now on the flag. And a very quick shout out to Epoxy. Welcome. Didn't see you hanging out in channel. So at this point here, Gut, what does KiH need to do? Not the KiH that we know and love. They are definitely struggling against a very strong Unity allied defense.
Oh yeah, I just watched Brandon just dominate that north hallway until he was actually taken out by his teammate there with a nade. But I mean, simply KiH has to grab the docks, pretty much. I mean, they've had one guy up top, I think, right? And that's it at all this whole round. At the end of the day, if you can't grab the docks, you're not going to succeed much on this map. So and they got the flag again, and
I mean, you have to look at it. Merlin is the one that pointed this out straight down the console. All you see is Unity coming out on top over KiH. Now, granted, this is their server. KiH is struggling with a higher ping, something they're used to though. They've competed with high pings and low pings, but ultimately, Unity definitely have got to win it here. So things are looking good for them. They're a team, a squad that have been practicing hard. In fact, Zed, you're the one who talked about it here early in pregame, before we got things rolling, that Parcher is very devoted to win, and he really wants that victory.
Definitely. I mean, looking at right now, Unity has a very good, very good positions so far. They're controlling the flag area, but time to time they're losing it as well. I think, they want to play it safe and take out the points here on their own server, but I think they should really start playing it more aggressively, because that would make them more confident, and will give them a slight motivation advantage in the European server. But so far so good for the Unity side. KiH has trouble getting even into the north hallway and getting the guys up on top.
Watch out for that! Supreme finishes the deal, laying the Panzerfaust kill in with a double Shazam right there at the end to seal the deal and buffer his numbers. So we are quickly coming up here on the grand finale. Gut, take us home in the final 30. Then we'll hand this to Merlin for the round wrap-up tonight.
I mean, that's overall just a solid performance. I'm guessing most people watching this probably not expecting that, or at least most people would think, well, at least even on the American server, KiH will at least maybe set a little bit worse of a time than you would think that they would, or set a 7-8 minute time or something like that. But no, that's just shut down in the hallways. Great shooting, as I said, by Chrono and Brandon as well, from what I saw, and good panzering as well. Supreme got in that couple nice two-banger shots there, and that's it.
Well, let's take a look here at the scores, and there you have it. It's written in stone. Merlin, break it down.
We've got like 8,000 more damage done by the Allied team, Unity. This is to be expected on a full hold though. But I don't think anyone expected Unity to do this well. Chrono continued his damage dealing. Didn't quite end up with 25%, but he nearly got 4k damage with 25 kills. I'd say he was probably the player of the round in terms of what I saw. Fireball was doing quite well. His stats maybe don't reflect how well he was doing. Brandon again, like Gut was saying. I think Unity in the North Halls were just very strong, and what we lacked from the KiH team was actually what they're quite well known for, is the team play. If they would have just tried to play together, like, you can't play for frags. When I play on American servers, you can't play for frags because you can't guarantee that you're going to get a kill. But you can guarantee the revives, and you can guarantee the revive trains, and KiH can do this, and that's what they need to do to win. They need to just write that round off though. Yeah, sure.
If you look at the stats, this was the second best player, and he has a high ping. And I mean, he was playing very, very, very good. And Fireball and this are the two secret weapons that Unity have when they're switching off the servers to the European ones. So definitely, KiH needs to watch out for two of those players this and Fireball, and Fireball was definitely good. As you said, it didn't really say that on the paper, but he was capping the flag all the time.
Nice. Well, incoming push now. So far, so good. Dynamite plant is down. Service door in danger. And here's the charge towards the shipping halls and the flag. Nice crotch shot there, Supreme, and finishes it with a knife. That's not nice. Oh, God. That's war for you.
So
brutal.
Fired.
Look at this incredible push cut. They are moving
Plus
fast.
2 style points. They are, yeah. They're. That's exactly what they have to do here. I mean, obviously they have the whole round. I mean, they don't have to be in a huge hurry, but you might as well just go as quickly as you can here. You push them back as far as possible. Just try to get it done with.
Zero with a rare miss
As
on
we
the
were saying,
Panzer
get up
Chrono.
2-0.
Leaping out, avoiding what could have been instant fiery death from that Panzerfaust. Now in the field. And red light is ticking away, is making his way towards Allied spawn here at 840. Lots of time on the clock. Takes down Malman. Is going to get shot by his own teammate, then revived. Or, excuse me, rather, Malman is going to get revived as Chrono is going to get gunned down. So KiH defense is now back in position. And Merlin, I don't really see them playing very aggressive here. Are they opting just to hold back for a more American-style D, or are they actually going to push now? Looks like they are.
Well, Askunjan is very fast, so he doesn't need a lot of time to get down south to get the flag, but the spawn times are a little off here.
Oh, nice timing.
Great flag grab. Fireball was just weighing on south. The spawn times are 10 seconds out, and they didn't know the spawn time, seemingly. And he just snuck in from south, got the flag. They should be able to recover. They won't be able to really do much with this. Zeron's been doing some great work in north.
There it is.
Another 2
Another
I
nice
mean,
shot.
this is the moment when you see Zeron doing his job. I mean, in defense, doesn't matter which or how high ping he has, he can still shoot his Panzer and deal a great amount of damage.
Yeah. Still got a 3-man at the same time as well there. Worth mentioning, so it's 2 3-mans.
Yeah. Nice teamwork.
He's taking time off the clock. I mean, 3 minutes have already gone. Or Zerom another Panzer shot, unlucky there. I mean, this is some good work. This is more like what we were expecting from KiH. And a lot of crossfires working together, unselfish, and just a quick play going down the halls and reclaiming the flag. So they've got control of the north halls, and they really just want to annoy Unity here. If they can just hold them for a minute, it can actually just frustrate them enough that it just puts them under a lot of pressure.
Nice toss. Well-timed nade from Askunjan takes down Viz. He's going to pay for it with his life as Fireball avenges his death with the MP40. But here we are back in Helga's hut. And a respawn with Supreme and his Axis comrades bounding back towards the shipping hallways here. Lots of time though, Zed. 6:25 on the clock. And Supreme with the Panzer playing in the back. Pulls out the pistol, shut down from the side, and I don't see a medic for the revival. Zed, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, KiH is actually doing pretty well. I think what they want to achieve here is push the Unity guys into the small doorways. You know, when you don't have the big advantage that much. It's just a matter of holding your crosshair on your head, and that's about it. Open area fights not so good for KiH, and so far they're doing pretty good job. There was one Axis on top, and yeah, they're holding it up. It's just surprising. And Zerm is just lethal with his Panzer inside the north and everywhere else. Just I want to see the first crab over there.
Oh,
see
man.
how they're going to react.
Supreme navigating a minefield of grenades. He dodges one only to eat another one in the shorts. Blows his legs off. He's out of here. Here's Parcher right now. Close range. Opening up. Takes down Osmosis. Then fighting for his life. Bounding up. Pistol out. Fighting one-on-one and makes it happen. Gunning down Sill. Well played, Parcher. On his way upper tier. And this could be Well, if he's got the call, a document grab. I'd go to War Room right now if I could. But we got radio silence.
nice.
Taking fire from behind. He's got the documents now. Parcher has got it. Crowd on their feet.
needs to just
Explosion
go.
to the left. Bounding
Oh.
inside. Parcher, you've got to
Oh,
go.
no.
Making the run. Bounding home. Here we go. Charging all the way. Backed up
Yeah,
now
right.
by Fireball by request. Merlin, you've got a lock on something. What's happening, buddy?
They were ahead of him. They picked up the flag. Viz shut that down. This is a brilliant run by Parcher. He took out like 3 guys to get the dock.
Wait a
Massive
second.
escort.
Tiram opens up, takes down 2 support, blown away. Supreme and Viz shut down. Here's Parcher now
amazing.
trying to get his way home through the forest towards the Axis transmitting tower. Inside, could there be an ambush? Remains to be seen. Gonna send Fireball in first, bounding in and beats the time. 1-0 right now for Unity. At 5-5-0, here are your scores. Go ahead, somebody break it down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
that was a classic. There's an example of why you never lead with the docks right there. Parcher waited for at least 2 people in front of him, and those are the 2 that Zerom took out with that Panzer. But they weren't able to sniff the docks. He got quickly taken out, and that was it. Yeah, great run. I was watching Parcher up top. Took out whoever that was on KiH, who was on top of their own spawn. Great little long range shot, and yeah, that was a good run.
It was a really nice job by KiH. They had their ambush at the end of the south hallway, and I think Serm should have waited slightly bit more and waited for the Axis to gather up and get a little bit more kills there. There was a medic as well with there, and Brandon has just had a perfectly timed grenade, took out both of them, and just cancelled the ambush. And Parcher had a free home run. Very nice.
I think that Unity did approach that perfectly though, because they had a 5-man docks escort, and that's why you do it. It's to make the Panzer force mistakes and
Go Hailing.
just to get the docks home.
A request for the scores. Pulled them up very quickly for you. Game is on. Game is underway. So here we go. 1-0 lead for Unity. Exactly what needs to happen. The hybrid team crossing America, crossing the lines, as it were. Engaging now, and I see the strategy as we take a quick look and see that the Axis team once again are going to be Unity. So momentum has swung in their favor tonight. And Fireball, a lot of requests to see Fireball. Leaning down makes the plan right there in the shipping hallways right now. Here's Zerom. We'll track him. Once again on the Allied defense. And keep in mind, after this, we're going to be heading off to a very strong map for KiH, which is going to be Beach. So if all goes as planned here, and Unity are able to go up 2-0, we could see that decider you've been waiting for, Zed.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it, and it seems it might happen today.
It could happen.
Finally, when I make a wrong prediction,
Right.
finally.
It's a curse. Kind of a uninspired round for Zerom. Locked onto him, hoping for another one of those big epic kills, but unfortunately, the curse of the Shoutcaster, nothing happens. Here comes Chrono. And making his way towards Allied spawn.
Oh,
And
Fireball
we could
is
have
already
a
up.
very
Taking top-
early grab, except Skunjan is there with a
Oh.
well-timed grenade, and he's down. There's a
That was a really
Skunjan.
good match.
Great toss.
Trouble for a Skunjan here on the top. Here's Parcher yet again, swings in. MP40 out, gets the kill, pulls out the pistol, gets it done. Back to Parcher now. Oh, falling to his death.
Too
Merlin?
ambitious.
Yeah. We'll go back to you, Merlin, and then hand it over to Zed. Go ahead.
Well, the docks are still down on middle. Viz is on top. I can't really see what he's doing right now, but they put under a lot of pressure there. They had control of the main gate. They had. This is a great recovery by KiH. They're under a lot of pressure. You scroll up, Fireball, Supreme, Parcher, all getting kills, and now they just turned it right round, got the flag, and then we're back in North Halls again. And that's how quickly ice can just change like that if you don't really take advantage of the situations that you're given. Looking at the spawn times, now I know a lot of people like to think about the spawn times, but they're pretty similar, so this is what most teams should be used to. So not much thought has to go in. Yeah, that was unlucky, that Panzer shot.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be about a 3 or 4 kill Panzer right there.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's it. If the Panther fails, it seems like KiH he doesn't have a trouble playing without a Panther actually. Panther failed, and the only they had left was a high-pin player, and it seems they took control of the situation.
Back with
KiH
Zerom opens up.
Amazing.
One-man kill. Takes out Chrono. I guess, God, if there's one man you want to take out, Chrono would be the one. Playing very hard for
Seems that way so far. Yeah, but it's kind of like that last round as well. I mean, of course, KiH did lose it last round, but as long as they can hold this flag, it's the better for them. Just buy them some more time on offense here, because you hate to play this entire map all the way back on defense, trying to guard the tower there. So the longer they can control these hallways, I mean, it just buys them some more time to try to even this game out here.
Speaking statistically, this was the highest fragger in the last round. Actually. 29 kills over 28 kills of Chrono.
We give Viz a little spot.
Well, that's impressive, being that he's one of the European players.
Yeah, he actually is a very good aimer, but he's so underrated. Well, in my opinion, at least.
I think most people do rate him as an aimer.
Yeah,
it's just that.
Yeah,
he tends to get. There's other problems that he can bring to the game, and whether he can stay focused or not is the key thing.
Yeah.
But we've got a 3-man unity attack right now, going on to the long ladder. They've got control of the tree area as well. They've got control of all of north. If they get this box, they're going to be able to jump straight down.
We've got it.
Just go straight north. There we go. Fireball goes down. Oh! That was
amazing shot by Zera.
That'll only slow it down though. Viz is getting away in north.
Alright, so Fireball with the grab. It sounds like
well.
Zerom zeroed in and got the kill, but Viz picks up the bloody documents from the body of his comrade, now bounding home. And unless there is some top secret Allied ambush awaiting in Fence's Doctor style, this should be a fairly decent time. He's going to take it in. Bounding towards, and where it is, 5-2-3. Even faster than the 5-5-0 of the last round, so well played by Unity. Roll's going to get flipped. Gut, we're going to hand it to you. 5-2-3, Unity primed to take a 2-0 lead as we head to beach very soon.
I think we watched I mean, that was almost identical, right, to the last round, to the last offensive push there. KiH, you know, they hopped up and was able to grab the flag and hold them off there for a bit, but then once Unity grabbed the flag, KiH could never recover and set up a decent D, and once Unity grabbed the docks, that was it. They ran them straight back.
Waiting on 3.
And interesting.
Go ahead.
Interesting to see if it's 2-0 now. I mean, like we're kind of talking about pregame. That's got to be a huge boost for Unity. But also, again, don't forget the other, Zed, you said their hidden weapons now are, you know, Fireball and this, but they also, again, can sub out. If Max is still around, they can sub in that third European player when they switch over and balance that out a little bit too. So
if I would have, you know, if I would be the leader of Unity, I would stick with Fireball in this, because they will be more lethal in European server than they are right now. But they're doing great right now, even, so, yeah.
Oh, well, no, I mean, well, they would stick with them, but I mean, they would sub out a North American player for Max.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would
be tactically a very good decision, yeah, indeed.
All right. Well, we'll find out here in a moment. We've got this map we need to get through here first. So, KiH not very successful on round 1, set 1, as the Axis are now trying to ram it home and get themselves a point as we make our way to beach. Tracking Malman now. Here we go. Charging forward, and there is a Shazam! Double. Hey, we're going to tune it in. That's the wrong one. How about this one? There we go. Supreme laying it down. Malman and Osmosis blown away. Here's Malman, though. He revived. So not gibbed. And as Engineer is going to get the plant. Very unlikely Merlin will see any kind of defuse here in this situation. Watch it happen.
Oh, bad grenade by Fireball there. Took out 2 of his guys.
Yeah, KiH to get the flag there, run their spawn. Unity
Seems like
have got
Unity
quite an
has
offset
a
spawn.
perfect spawn time for spawn killing and getting it respawn and getting KiH on full. So this is definitely in favor of Unity, but it depends how well KiH will play the spawn times for themselves.
Go ahead, Merlin.
This is exactly the same spawn time that Unity had on the attack on this first round, and they got a 6-minute time. Obviously, ping difference is going to be the main advantage there. Really, KiH can get them full if they just. Askunjan's doing the dot pass here, drops it out the front.
Oh.
Out of nowhere, we've
Lucas
got a
got
crab. Who's got it?
Archer's
It's
on his
Feta.
heels.
Boba Fetta's got the crab, but Brand takes him down. That is not an easy task, and he makes the return. If he gets away, you're in trouble, but you cannot escape to Slave 1. Boba Fetta taken out, documents all returned. Very nice early grab there, Gut. Nice play by KiH. Get those documents in his hand for the touchdown run, but can't get it done. Shut down KiH, round 0.
Yeah, exactly what they needed to do there. I'm also pretty sure you're can't escape the Slave 1 comment completely. I think Zed's wikiing that right now. To
Oh,
figure
no,
out what
yeah.
you're talking about.
What?
You'll hear it in the recording. Hit up the wiki.
He's Google searching star blank, like something that has to do with star or something.
On we go. Plenty of time here.
I don't know the Star is Wars.
5, 2, 3. What's said
Yeah,
by
well,
Unity
I don't
here
know
tonight.
even what's the second.
And we have a timeout situation. Let's take a look. Archer with a 999.
Everybody's trying to Google that Star Wars reference.
My Star Wars Slave 1 reference has killed Parcher. Looks like his ping is returning to normal, though, back down to 50. Virus continues to channel Wrath of Khan. And we are in a timeout situation. It should be resuming here in just a moment.
Right now it seems there is no allies. I don't see any allies near the documents, and Osmosis is on the middle floor, and 3 allies are near the gate, so he might have a chance to go up, but the rest of it, yeah.
I think Supreme and
this is-
Archer will see him though.
Yeah, definitely. But you know, it's just it doesn't look so good for KiH, and they still have like couple of attacks left, and that's about it.
Yeah, I would say at most, what, 3, if they're lucky, 4 pushes, and probably not even that, 3, maybe at the most.
Mm-hmm. But the good thing about KiH is they're still trying, and you know, they're not giving up.
Might help if I lower my mic.
And they still have their home server.
Yes, they've got a lot of things. You can't count KiH out. Definitely a team, Merlin, that does not quit. A team that has had their share of victories and defeats. And so I'm not worried about KiH at all. Not with their home server, not with Beach coming up. We have a game-on situation. Let's hop back in server and get things rolling. The timeout has expired, and the game is on at 2-3-5. Here's Malman right now bounding up. If he gets the grab here, he's in good shape to race it home at 2-2-7. Taking shots, can't do it. Fizz, long range. Thompson is going to come in and finish the job. He's shut down. Go ahead, Gut, take it away.
Yeah, watching Parcher, and he's they got now they've got who took him down there? Osmosis will be coming up the covered ladder, but he's got 2. Parcher got revived. They will they've got
The fight to the
3 up
finish.
top, but it looks like Unity is
Pistol
shutting
dose.
up. There's
got
a classic
needles.
reviving.
And
Still
Feta is
doesn't
on.
duck.
We have knives. Oh, no knife kill.
Feta up, Feta down, and Brandon there seals the deal. That
yeah.
could have gone very poorly for the Merlin, but ultimately good defense there from Unity or Parcher and Team Unity.
Sil's got away. Sil's got away. He's at the first spawn.
You got
still
it.
Has a dock.
He's getting back up by 3 guys.
Oh.
They could easily get this. They could easily get this.
The chaos and confusion, Sil, like the sneaky ninja he is, has got the grab now by Helga's hut. So this, in that final minute, could be what they need to tie it up. I'm lisping tonight and head off to MP Beach.
Oh. Oh my God, no.
That's it.
Look at this, KiH straight down, clears the way,
no,
and as CKY
no,
says, KiH is the type of team that will let you win a round, trick you, and then crap all over your hopes and dreams. Bam! Beat the time, and it's tied up as we're making our way to MP Beach. That even surprised me. Merlin, I didn't even see it. I'm like, hey, documents are safe. Out of nowhere, Sil's got it, and he's almost home. Incredibly fast play. Let's take a look at the scores for you. Gut, go ahead and break it down.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either. Clearly, me and you were watching the same fight going over there by the covered ladder. I didn't hear that the dogs got grabbed
Not at
in
all.
the first place. But no, that's well.
427.
There you go. So now it's kind of shifted back into kind of what we predicted now, right? I mean, now we're looking at 1-1, and so I mean, that's what KiH had to do. Now that it went from, literally in the course of 2 minutes, everybody thought, Unity probably like about solid odds to take it to a decider, and now it's what 90% odds that there won't be a decider. I think we could say.
Well, what happened there was, we had, I think it was Fireball and Chrono were on south, and they pushed down south, got the flag, really nice. But instead of trying to back their team up, who was struggling at docks, they decided to push towards the first spawn of Axis to get the spawn kill in. And I think they might have killed a couple of players. Let me just scroll up. Yeah, they killed 1, 2, 3 players on the respawn, it looks like. But what happened is, Sil just managed to get down north, and because they pushed out of north, they just let the path open up for him. He just got to the first spawn, and that was it. It was pretty straightforward from there. They just gave it away. I think that's the easiest way to put it. They were in control for so long.
Yeah.
And
I'll break down the defense right there at the end.
But that's KiH for you.
They're very persistent.
That's really KiH for you. Like,
yeah.
They only need 1 docks run. And they're going to take advantage very quickly. They're very experienced guys, and if you give them that chance, they're going to take it, and that's just what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen here on Beach as well.
I think that's what you you said earlier too, Merlinator, about like how you can't get greedy and start playing for kills, and that's it sounds like that's what happened right there with them.
Yeah, indeed. I think they maybe got a bit too confident.
Timbalina, welcome. And a shout out to Ozo, that's right, from Malman. I remember that. It's actually his birthday. So Ozo, congratulations. Happy birthday, buddy. What's Ozo up to, Merlin?
I'm sure he'll be out
dancing,
partying. No, Ozo. And if he's not out partying, he'll be like just in a room, in his house, partying, just by himself. Music blaring. That's just Ozo all around.
Alright, that's cool. Well, happy birthday, Ozo. Wherever you're at. He feels a disturbance in the Force. Again, right over the head of Zed. I just keep shooting these at you all day, Zed.
Okay, now I read the chat.
Zed, I'm shipping you a new couch tomorrow. What is going on back there? You know, I've seen the couch that briefly when we had War Room almost working. I've seen your couch, Scott. I don't know what's happening behind you either. Is that a futon? I guess we'll talk about it more next week, but like a red beanbag? Gut might be AFK.
Oh, what's that? Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
Oh yeah, I was making fun of your couch. Like we're talking about Zed's couch on the
Oh no, yeah, that was
like a red
those
beanbag.
are 2 giant beanbag chairs stacked on top of each other.
That was right. We'll see more of that next week. Stand by. All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's luxurious, trust me.
All right, waiting on 4. So here's your rundown for you. 1-1's the score. Merlin, favoring KIH at this point?
Well, it looks like we're going to have Chrono jump out,
Okay.
and Max is going to jump in. Pretty much as Gut was saying, and American players. Max is going to come in.
Zed, go ahead.
Just look at the Unity's lineup. They're playing it very smartly. They took out Chrono. They still have Brandon inside and Supreme. Supreme is going to play Panzer, and Brandon has been playing with this being pretty amazingly.
Yeah.
You know, considering
I see what they're
150
doing.
thing is just, you know, too. And you know, Max stepped in, nice ping, below 50. You know, what else would you want? And this and Fireball also below 50. It's gonna be an interesting game.
For those of you guys who have tracked our action for the past year and a half, Brandon giving a shout out to Pound Radio Stairs. That's epic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You remember that, right, Gut?
Yeah, I think I made reference to it earlier, too.
Yeah.
When we were talking about we saw Brandon in the lineup there, or the name that resembled Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the best War Room coverage we've had,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That was pretty early on in the previous cup. The anniversary cup of last year.
Well, hopefully he's learned which one or which now. That's what I was thinking immediately earlier when we found out we wouldn't have War Room coverage for Unity. I was like, oh, Brandon probably still doesn't know where the stairs are and doesn't want to be embarrassed.
Probably a problem he corrected right away, I would think. Regardless, a very... I mean, I really like Zed. You and Gut have been pointing this out the entire match, but Supreme... There's Parcher again with a 999, so that definitely not good. It's coming back down to a 148. He could have been tapped out, but Supreme playing Panzer, not really reliant that you have a low ping for that. Subbing in Max, 35 ping. The hybrid strategy is definitely a good one on paper. Will it pay off remains to be seen. I know, Merlin, you kind of had your doubts about it. You were talking about how it is a mixed bag. Do you think it's going to pay off for them here versus KIH?
I think it's the best chance they've got. If they were all American players, for instance, I don't think they'd have much chance at all. We saw Envious, who are a group of very skilled players, just going to struggle very much on European servers, especially the European style of play and the quality that the European teams bring, like OP and KH, the top teams who have faced American teams. So it might be the way to go, but you know, time will tell. Max is a very good player. I've had a my eye on him, and he's good with a sniper. He's a solid medic, and he's fairly consistent. I mean, he's got a very low ping, that does help. But you know, I think he's a good all-round player.
This is it.
Well, all of our talk and all of our banter is for nothing. Ladies, gentlemen, soldiers, soldats, and Axis goats, the game is on, and we are back to the classic MP Beach. 1-1 is your score. Unity's on the Axis defense, and KIH rolling in now, making the charge. Gut. Here's Sill. Green light, leaning down, and leaning down. He's got the plant. Seawall door. Gut. Take it away.
He got it there. I'm doing the overhead view right now and just watching everything happen along the wall, and pretty standard start. I see Eskunjan's back there, as I would expect, trying to snipe, but not really finding a whole lot of targets yet. A couple of Axis trying to jump the wall, and they're not making it too far. And yeah, otherwise, I mean, we got a standard start. I mean, KH, exactly what they want to do. They got both the dinos planted, about to make a charge.
Early on there, Zerom Merlin laying down some impressive cover fire with the sniper rifle as the dynamite was ticking away. It has done its job. The service door, or rather the breach, is open. On the left-hand side, let's take a look outside. And do they have the... Yep, they got the plant on both sides. So that is it. They're going to be bounding in any time now. Well, here's Zero. I'm still sniping. How long do you expect to see him sniping before he joins the rush?
It's all about control, I would have thought. Yeah, you know, if KiH can take control, from playing Unity, they do drop down quite quickly, quite an American style of defending. So once they get control, he'll switch to the Panzer to clear out the war room, to clear out the radio room where they've got docks. And it looks like they've got quite a lot of control now. They've got 3 guys pushing in inner steps with, who's this? It looks like Osmosis on the outside ladder. Going up against 2 guys at the top of long, Brandon and Fire.
Here's the KiH train rolling in. Chrono in channel, Warwitch TV. Well played last round, buddy. On the bench now, to Watto, and a timeout situation. So.
Yeah, Barchin going 9-9 again.
Departure, yeah, well, 999 back to 148. As I was saying, Chrono, well played, and good to have you in channel. It's got to be nerve-wracking, though, to sit back and watch your team from the sidelines. You want to be in there. I don't know if you've ever had to bench anyone there, Merlin, but it's definitely not a good place to be as far as the nerves go.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, if they did switch him out right now, they spawn in 2 seconds, so he'd respawn no matter what. It's not too much of a problem that side of thing. It's not like you're switching out someone with low ping as well for someone with high ping. It's going to be quite a like for like in terms of ping, and Chrono. I just don't think Chrono likes playing with high ping. You know, as we saw on American services, he likes to shoot well, and if he's shooting bad because of high ping, it can maybe put him off and in turn put his teammates off.
While the timeout's still going, Warwitch, if you can go to third-person view and find Syl on the upper base,
all right,
it'll make for very interesting streaming.
All right, let's see what he's.
As long as you're looking from third person.
Yes, that's interesting. Hi, Syl. Is he dancing? Is this the World of Warcraft equivalent dance in RTCW?
It's a new swim move that he's pulling off, apparently.
Oh.
He's got to build up his left arm, apparently, because he's still holding the pack in his right arm, so yeah, his right arm's fine, but build up that left arm. Or it's just he's really trying to throw an uppercut to Unity. There's nobody there to take it.
Well, let's get some appropriate music going here, guys. Let's enjoy the show.
I want to hear.
Shake it, buddy. Ooh.
We've got an allied medic in the trenches doing the moonwalk.
Wait for the drop, CKY. Hey, Zombie Spawn. Zombie Spawn in channel. I've been following for a while. This is my first time actually coming in and watching. Massive old school RTCW fan. Zombie Spawn, welcome. Glad to have you. And we're having a little dance party here.
This is the RTCW commercial break.
Yep.
The music and the dancing.
I'm pretty sure I could just sit here and watch Syl do this for about 10 minutes and be entertained.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
this requires
Will it resume?
Definitely.
We'll be
the Allies are in great
trance.
shape right now.
Oh yeah.
Literally in good shape.
Timeout. Oh. Oh, boo.
Oh, no more exercising.
Well, that was fun while it lasted. That last song was actually a track from a buddy of mine. Pretty good stuff. DJ Apolsky. That was Death Star Disco. So there's another Star Wars reference for you.
Check out Daskin. He's doing it the other way.
All right, we got someone else dancing here. Hold on. Hey, we got like a little moonwalk action here going. All right. I guess we can do this all day. Let's see. Let's pull up something else, shall we? Oh, they're ready.
gonna say I don't know what you're playing for the stream, but I hope you threw in some ABBA or Ace of Base for the Swedes here.
If I had it, yes. Imagine the person dialing in for the first time. This is what they see. Hey, RT, what?
This game looks amazing.
All right, hold on. I gotta get back to the proper music here. In a hurry. That was fun while it lasted, guys. So welcome back to the action tonight. RTCW Carnage continues. Gut, you've got the call. I'm a little chagrined here, so take it away. Let me get my sounds locked in. Damn it.
So let's see. I know. Let's see. Well, there we go. Feta, the guy that they want with the docks, has grabbed the docks. I know they also have a couple other guys coming down the back stairs to meet up with them. Feta and Melman are trying to hold it down. Oh, there we go. They've got the war room still down and the docks there.
This is it. So coming out of a timeout situation, the documents are now in the hands of the fastest man alive. Here's Feta. Where's he at? Makes his way short, bounding up. He's going to try to transmit. Priming a grenade, tosses it high. As Skoonjin clears the way, then takes down Viz. Green light. He's got to go. Bounding toward. Oh, hold on a minute. Unity are not going to let it go that easy. Would be a great time for war room coverage. Don't have it. Hang tight. Feta sliding back. Backed up by a Skoonjin. Now on his own. Takes down Brand with a well-timed shot to the left shoulder. Guns down Max. Clears the way. Feta. He's quick. He's fast. He's mean. And he's lethal inside. There it is. 3-2-1. A time impressive indeed for KiH. So we come out of the European dance party, Merlin, and we set a time of 3-2-1.
The dance party was longer than the round.
Yeah. They were doing it for Ozo. So go ahead. Here's the scores.
Yeah, it was a very nice docks run. It was a sort of like a double take. He went up near the top. They took the Axis did take control a bit. It was a nice shot on the Panzer, Feta mid shot. So he dropped all the way back down with a Skoonjin, and then he killed. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Max and Brandon as they were chasing him down, and he got the all clear from Osmosis, who took out the Panzer again, Supreme. Osmosis took out 3, in fact, Parcher, Fireball, and Supreme in the radio room.
Yep.
A really nice clearance from KiH. You know, if you just scroll up a bit, you just see Feta with one console. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills in that little docks run there, which is
he's quick
which
and
is
he's
really
dangerous.
Nice play. He's quick and dangerous on a European server, very dangerous. So all of his 6 kills there came on the docks run. Very nice.
Now this could be Zed. I've seen Zerom snipe on defense before, and this could be pretty ugly for Unity if they can't get off the beach. Zerom will zero in and make you pay.
Definitely. I mean, it's KiH's home map pretty much. Well, it is actually. So Unity has to play very carefully and play it as a team in order to do something.
Looks like it's going to be Zerom versus Fireball in the sniping battle of the century right here at 3:09. There is no time to lose.
Fireball is
green light
is actually that bad of a sniper.
Checking pings. Gut.
I don't know what's going on there.
Time to bust out techno.
Dancing.
At this point, I mean, you know that. Well, there you go. There's Merlinator just typed in exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, I mean, if you got 7 guys, yeah, you might as well swap out here. I know he's the team leader and he wants to be in there for everything, but I mean, if you're having ping problems, and not to mention that Chrono was, I mean, playing great for what we saw on ice there. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Also on. Just like, well, like the last round too, there's also not just Zerom in that sniper battle, but a Skoonjin as well is also sniping. Unfortunately, at the first spawn, he kind of got, as far as the sniper goes, he got a bad spawn low, and got taken out on top of the bunker there.
Well, it looks like the dynamite is... now the dynamite is dancing, so it's been that kind of a match.
I see a grenade dancing next to dynamite by the breach.
So it looks like Chrono, who we're hanging out with here in the Warwitch TV channel, might be coming in for Parcher. Standing by. He's back in server, and like a good soldier, ready to step in. So 1-1 is your score, and this could quickly become 2-1 for KiH, who had an impressive time last round on round 1, set 1 on Beach of 3-2-1 after an interesting timeout. And Parcher is reconnecting, but he has been having some serious issues. 999 almost, I would say almost from the start, Merlin, but kicked in pretty early.
It hasn't really affected them so far, but it's the moment it does. If he goes 999, say with Docs in his hand, you know, that could hurt them. Is it worth taking the risk? You know, you've got a game where you could actually win. It's not like like I said, it's not like he's a low pin player. But, you know, it's up to them. I'm not gonna re-pause again. So if he lags out, he lags out. This is the choice they made, the risk they want to take.
All right, well there you have it. Game is back underway now with Zeron. We played up his skills. Let's take a look. Takes a shot, and it looks like he couldn't tell if he got the kill. We'll find out here in a moment. The receiving end of Zeron's sniper rifle. Medic's going to work. Oh yeah, there's Supreme going down. Medic's going to work on the beach. And double sniper.
I'm trying to cycle. Well. Yeah, I'm trying to cycle through the snipers. I'm watching Eskunja now, and Allies just got to press spawn. Let's see how many he can take down. Oh, nobody actually. Oh, and Fireball gets him. So there we go. Unity, and Fireball takes out Zeron. So they should at least get the plants down here, you would think.
Green light. And seawall door has been planted. Engineers now doing their job. 2 minutes here on the clock. Everything from this point on has got to go right, Zed.
Yeah, well, 1:50 left on the clock. I mean, it's do or die time. And, you know, looking right now, it doesn't seem so. You know, the odds are definitely on the KiH side. Unity has problems breaching into the flagged area. KiH, you know, putting a pressure up. And, yep, there we go. Oh, Max got into the flag area. They had to spawn a flag to still have a chance to do it. Yep.
Yeah, I was watching it. Osmosis jumped over breach. We did play against KiH in a warm-up, some more soldier players, and he did try that against us. And then we kept on killing him while he was doing it. He was like, "Just let me defuse." So he's got his defuse in finally.
So I missed it on camera,
just before the respawn, so it's perfect timing.
We saw it on console. Here's the 1 minute warning. Here's Fireball. So here it is. This is the one shot. All right, he's got it. Documents in hand. You want it. You got the spotlight on your man. Fireball ready to light it up. 5-0. Clock ticking down. Crowd is ready. Fireball bounding home. Charging. Racing up. Eats a grenade from Feta. And the documents are going to get returned. So even if he got past Feta, we had Malman and friends above waiting for him. Unlikely he would have raced it home in time. Gut, in the final 30, take us home.
And then I might have, I got to Fireball a little late there as far as following him, but it seemed like he had slowed down at one point where you think in that scenario, I mean, you just got to book it one way or the other and just try to get there. I mean, he obviously knew he didn't have any backup and he'd have to try to sneak his way through people, but of course that was not to be, and here we are, and it's 2-1 now, I guess, then, for KiH.
In 3, 2, and 1. Oh,
Boom.
nice last-second Panzer right there from Zerom. Says 3, 2, 1. Shazam! Viz Brand Fireball blown away, and that will be a 2-1 score for KiH. Let me bring up the scores, and we'll hand this back to Merlin. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say,
very
I think
one-sided round.
Viz and Fireball hasn't found their grip.
I don't think this is their maps, if I'm honest. When I think of Viz and Fireball, I don't think of Beach. Fireball can snipe, that does help, but I don't think this is definitely not Viz's map. He's not, as much as he's known for aiming, it's more like Frostbites, Ice, Village, you know, the standard, more standard maps. Beach is not, I don't think he's as comfortable on.
I mean, it's weird that, you know, even though, let's say for example, this has been around for a while now, and he should know that, you know, Beach is the main map for KiH, and I don't know why they didn't, you know, took it out from the map list. Just weird.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to find out soon
strange, I guess.
if it was a mistake on their part or not. This round determines a lot for Team Unity. They still have a chance to tie this up and force a decider. They've got to get off the beach, get inside, get a grab, and get it done, and then defend. Tie it up and head off to that decider map. A lot could happen from now and then. 7:34 on the clock right now. KiH laying the hurt down, sniper rifle and artillery support. Fire for effect. Well, the pain train is rolling in from the Axis, incoming artillery, but there is the plan. The engineer Brand, or Brandon, pound radio stairs, gets it done on the seawall door. And over here on the breach, you can see that Syl is just waiting to pounce. And there's Osmosis. He wants to make another defuse. He's ready. Pliers ready.
I gotta throw in the Parcher.
Timeout.
Oh, that's perfect now that there's a timeout. But I'm guessing with this plant that was just made, Parcher probably told Brandon to plant the breach, and he planted the door instead.
So the final ruling here is Parcher, I believe, 999s, is that Chrono is coming in.
I would have thought so.
Alright.
There we have it.
And Chrono is off the bench and ready to showcase his skills here on MP Beach. So, Gut, if, let's say that Parcher is completely lagged out, not just in game, but also in TeamSpeak, who steps up as the team captain and makes the shots? Not saying that's the case, but...
Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, I don't, I've never, like, you know, rang or merked with them as a team or anything, so I don't know how they operate as far as how they call out things. But if I had to guess, I mean, you know, I guess Parcher's still fine in their voice and probably will call stuff out. But I mean, probably with everything. I mean, most teams nowadays, you know, everybody knows kind of what they're doing, and especially if you're a team that's scrimmed like Unity, it seems like they have. I mean, you kind of know what you're doing. You don't really need anybody to, as long as everyone's communicating all right, you should do fine.
It's got to be just a really frustrating situation, Merlin. Here's Unity, who have probably practiced very hard. They've thought of every scenario. They come into this match knowing that KiH are not just going to roll over and die. They're going to have to bring their A game, and you have this happen to your team captain.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's fortunate they've got someone on standby. Like Chrono, he's playing well on the American servers. It won't be as good on European servers, of course. But I don't think that's their problem at the moment. It's just doing the basics. They don't seem to even be able to get down the plants very quickly. When you saw KiH attacking, they got the plants down within 20 seconds. Great team play, standard. We've done it a million times sort of deal, whereas Unity just seem to struggle just getting the plants down. It's taken them a good 2 minutes to get the plant and the flag, and that's a quarter of your time on beach. It's not a lot of time on beach at all. But they just need to concentrate on just pushing together to get the docks now, and just ignore the fact that Parcher was lagging out.
Yeah, the pressure's on. I mean, they are under pressure here. They've got to set a time.
Yep.
And they also, I mean, you go back to that second round on ice right there, and That's a huge momentum crusher. I mean, they were just dominating ice, and then to lose that second set, you know, once you go down, or well, you know, you go down basically, you go down 1-1 on your home server, and then it's just like, you know, like, oh, I got to go to the European server and play KiH on beach, like, that can't be good.
Well, all that aside, as we've talked to Merlin before in the past, when things like this happen, you have to just let it go. Focus on the basics of the game. Get your plants down, get the penetration into the to the access base, get those documents, and bring them home. And that's exactly what they need to do as they're making the charge. And we've got something cooking right now down those back stairs. We're with Chrono. He's off the bench. We're going to spotlight him right now. Merlin, go ahead.
Just as you were saying that, what they need to do, it's exactly what they are doing. They've got 3 in basement. They're putting a lot of pressure on short. Zerum with an important frag there, important. But they've still got the
This might be the time.
Yeah, they've got a very good chance. They just need to keep pushing.
And then they need to push it now.
With Viz.
They've got 10 seconds until KiH respawn. And I think it's only Mammon alive from what I can see.
Come on, Viz.
Inside.
Here's the call. Bounding in. Can't get it done. Shut down. The Axis locked the door and slam it in his face. Zed, what happened?
Oh my god. One of the Axis players just blocked the door and let Serum shut and just took the documents and secured it in the doorway. And this might be actually a second chance. We see Supreme and Brandon going down the hallways, and Syl is just Syl is gonna take down both of them. Unfortunately, it was just so close.
That's what RTCW is all about. That is why this game kicks all of the ass. Right there. Documents in hand. Slam and Shazam. You ain't getting nothing. Back to square one. Ouch.
We might actually see a second crab by Max right now. He's taking the ducks. He might still have a chance.
He's got him.
Not sure.
He's got backup from Fireball as well.
Hit the reset button.
Oh!
Alright. Reset button's been hit.
He did get the kill revive there.
Oh,
that was so close.
Squish. Fireball with the grab. We'll try to get a lock on him quickly. Sorry for the delay. There we are. He's got it. Well, he's in War Room, so... Oh, hello! A nice kill on Osmosis right there, so he's going to take it long. What do you think they're saying in the War Room right now, Gut?
Radio cleared. Saying? Oh, wait. Not quite. Well, they should be saying that they had it cleared, but now we got 2-3 KiH respawn. So now we're set up for a full-on push. KiH is ready for it here. It looks like.
No. This is not good. Zerom's out full. We've got 2-3 full now from KiH. So this is very bad. It looks like only Ozzy, Syl, and
Brandon's
still alive.
Question.
Yep.
Yes, he's got the call.
Syl is the last man alive.
He's got to go. Race it up, slam it home, inside, let's go, 2 minutes, bounding in, they've got the time, and they stay alive at 5-5-3, all right?
Jesus.
It's exciting. Well played, I'll pull up the scores for you. Are you not entertained? Let's take a look. All right, Zed, break it down.
Oh man. This is pretty interesting to see. I mean, looking at the scoreboards, pretty evenly matched. KiH had 43 kills, and Unity had 42 kills. Osmosis MVP definitely for the KiH on this, and had the most kills as well. Very nice push by Unity. I mean, it seems like they switched up with Parcher against Chrono. And it seemed to have a little bit more of an impact against KiH. That's what I've seen. And definitely much better gameplay by Unity. And, you know, it's 5:43. There's plenty of time for KiH to attack. We'll see if they can actually deliver. I think they can, but, you know, who knows? This is the do or die time.
It is.
Nice round by Unity.
Yeah, well played. Again, that's what makes this game so exciting. It's great stuff.
It was intense. I saw the Panther coming at the doorway. It was just a matter of centimeters or inches or however you want it. It was a brilliant game by KiH or Serum. last moment Panzer.
You know, Merlin, I was having this discussion. I forget with who. It might have been Gut early or maybe Sabo, but you know, when RTCW came out, either is it by design or by just chance that they made such a perfect game? You know, I mean, it's just did they really know what they stumbled upon? But it's just impressive stuff, and it's been so hard to replicate ever since its release.
Well, I think it was a mix, if I'm honest. I won't go into it too much now, but because the game's just about to start.
Food for thought for another round, but another timeout situation. All right, game on. Ponder that. Here's the deal. Here's the storyline for you. KiH, very simply, have got to get off the beach, grab the documents in 5 minutes and 53 seconds. 3-2-1 is their fastest time on paper. No problem. Unity have got to step it up. If their defense holds right now, then we're going to head to a decider, and Zed's going to do a little dance for you, and I'll head back to the cam, and you can see him dance.
I will.
Dance.
I'll do a victory dance.
Yes. Until that time, though, game on. Gut, take it away.
Watching the same old here on the above the wall with the eagle eye view here, and they've got both of them planted, and they're going to go through. I mean, exactly how they wanted to start off. Unity was not able to hold off the plants at all, or obviously going to need diffuses. So let's say they've got to fall back, and like I said, 4 minutes and 55 seconds. That seems short, but in their shoes right now, it probably seems like an eternity.
Oh yeah.
We actually saw KiH do a wall jump to get the flag. Chrono was looking the wrong way. And
We have Sully the backstairs going down over it.
Yeah, I've got a lock.
Max is on him though. Max is right behind him. They've got a couple down. They know he's down.
Yeah. That's definitely good to know if someone's sneaking.
Yeah, they see him. Oh, hello. Peekaboo.
Still, the upper base is all the way full, or all the way open, basically, for KiH to push through there.
Brandon says,
Really
you know
nice
what,
game by
I know where the
Unity.
radio stairs are now, alright? If Max can't get the job done, I'm going to finish it off and then end you with a knife. So that's it.
Got Askunjan in the ducks as well.
Oh yeah, you see.
KiH, just coming from every angle here, Gut.
Oh yeah, they're all. I mean, if I was Unity right now, which is kind of what they're doing. I mean, I would almost just fall back and play a demo level, like just play the war room defense here, and just guard those
Demo
dogs.
level.
Somebody go Venom, just sit there and
There you go.
by the docks.
The all Venom strat. Bust out a flamethrower, spam the doors. Here's a Skunjan.
Yeah,
He's got
flamethrower
the
and a Venom
call.
right now. 3 minutes left.
Takes out Brandon, gets the kill, takes some crossfire. Guess what? Fireball is there. But we have a grab. Let's take a look very quickly. Oh
my god, 4 guys in the war room.
It's Feta. He's got it. Okay, worst case scenario, I'm going to stick with it right now. KiH Feta, fastest man alive. I play him up 3 minutes. It is an eternity for this guy. All right, he's going long. If he gets it home, it's game over. KiH win it and advance, knocking Unity out of the tournament. It's all on the shoulders right now of Feta.
Oh my god.
They don't know he's there. He's in.
Inside, easily done. That is how you do it.
I'm disappointed, son. I'm disappointed, son.
That is how you do it. Congratulations. Good games being exchanged. Well, Gut, I built it up. I built up this huge story, and it just kind of collapsed at the end. But congratulations at a victory for KiH, who advance as predicted, my friend. Well, Gut, you said 2-1. I guess, Zed, you nailed it. 3-1.
Yeah.
KiH. So.
Yeah. Well, I did alter it though. Remember, once Beach was included, I changed mine to 3-1. I don't think that counts under the rules, but. Now that's too bad. I was half joking, talking about the Venom in the war room there by the docks, but I mean, really, that's kind of what I would have done as Unity there once KiH pushed through in the upper base. It's just like It is the most basic beach D, and sometimes that'll work for 2 or 3 minutes. Just everybody fall back. Just fall back and guard those docks. There's only so many ways you can get into the dock room there.
Well, it really was the worst case scenario there, Merlin. I've talked about it before. I know that I like to play certain people up. It was certainly a team effort on the part of KiH, but you know, when you're playing Axis defense and your back's against the wall, the last thing you want to see in console, or the last thing you want to hear called across your TeamSpeak is Feta has got the documents.
It's generally what you're always going to hear, though, when KiH pick up the docks. It's either going to be Feta or it's going to be a Scun. And I don't think you'd want, there's no preference there, because they're both very good docks runners. One, you know, I think Askunjan's maybe a bit more sneaky, and Feta's just a bit more speedy, so I think, like, there's no real preference, I don't think. You just don't want them to get docks. That's the key. Just don't let them touch docks.
Well, all in all, it was an incredible team effort tonight. I don't want to just hand things to one man. KiH are known for their medic trains. They started a bit slow, Zed. A little unexpected on ice.
Yeah.
Not the KiH that we know, and I would say that Unity cashed in on that. Almost had themselves a 2-0 lead going in, but kind of collapsed at the end of ice and sort of stumbled their way through beach, ultimately ending in a 3-1 KiH victory.
If they would have actually, you know, played a little bit more aggressively and had the bing advantage on their side,
Hey, Foos.
they would have actually defended. But all in all, they played very well considering the bing advantage and the bing disadvantage on both servers. And I think they gave a good fight against KiH.
Yeah, and they've been a real
So,
pleasure to
good game for
watch.
both.
So I want to give a personal
Definitely.
salute to Parcher and Team Unity for putting on such a great show. The Legacy Cup, you guys have been a real pleasure to watch, and I'm sure you're going to be kicking around some RTCW action here in the days to come. So congratulations again to KiH, who are going to advance. Zed, what does that, Zed Merlin, what does that take us up to next week? Or it could be 4 weeks from now. I'll let you pull up binary
Right,
beast and work
so
your
we
magic.
have KiH versus Overpowered. Is the next
Yeah,
match?
If you check my comment right now,
Okay.
I just requested the game on Games TV.
All right, let me pull it up here.
So, like, if people want to put on the friendly bets and...
So we have 3 games left, or no, wait, we have 4 games left.
Here we go, desktop time.
2 in the lower brackets and 1 in the upper bracket and the grand finals.
So this should be a good one. OP, Cloud Mata, Chris Bully, Mystic versus Askunjan, Feta, Malman, Ozzy, Still, and Zeron. So obviously a 5-on-6. OP will have their 6th member come game day.
Oh, I added the 6th guy in there already.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot to add him.
Oh, there it is.
I
Okay.
can remember who it was.
Yeah, that should be
Hey, they're
should
that
be solid.
confident, right?
There's no ping issues or whatnot. Two European teams playing each other, and 2 kind of, in a way, different styles that we've gotten used to watching these
Yeah.
guys. You know, KiH with the med train, great teamwork. Overpowered with just their great guns, and Chris just dominating as an LT and whatnot. So yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. A match you guys do not want to miss. Hopefully happening next week. Stay up to date on Warwitch, just Warwitch on Facebook, and I will update you on what's coming up here in the days to come. Very good game tonight. Congratulations, KiH. Also, before we head out of here, we had a last-minute donation roll in. Don't have his game name, though, but we'll sound the anthem. Ruben from Norway. Thank you. Rockin' I guess he was pretty impressed with the disco shoutcasting, the techno. He liked it. There you go, Warwitch, here's some money. We'll have more of that. And we have a big handful of new followers, too. So, guys, if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, bring them in. We're always having a good time bringing back the wolf.
Just before we head out, I gotta say, you know, it was right. You know, the predictions were right. In the beginning of the camp, we thought, you know, KiH, OP, Raw, and One Soldier will be the top 4 fighting teams, and you know what we see right now is the fourth top team. And we're gonna see very tight matches now.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to get crazy. So.
It's the best of the best.
Yeah, hold on to it. Hold on to your pants. It's going to be fun. So, thank you guys. On behalf of Gut, we'll try to get your webcam working. I don't know what happened at the end there.
Yeah.
Self-destructed, but...
At some point.
We'll get it working this week. On behalf of Gut, Merlin, Zed, the Goat, and Warwitch, good games and good night. We'll see you guys hopefully, well, next Sunday. Cross your fingers.
Good games.
Take care.
Bye-bye.